Hi, boys and girls. We're going to continue on in our Go Math Packet, Chapter 3. We're working on numbers 6 to 9. We worked on 6 and 7, so when I open this up, we should be on number 8. You are correct. Okay. The first page. Oh, isn't that pretty? I think those are balls. Yeah, it looks like one of those big things you jump in with all the balls. It says to model 7 objects and then show one more. So start with 7. And when it says model, they actually want you to, use something. So you can use whatever you want. We did crayons last time. So I went ahead and grabbed my shapes. And I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. The color really doesn't matter, does it? 5, 6, 7. Okay, it says start with 7 and then add one more, and that'll be 8. Let me look for another circle here. So what I ended up doing is doing 8 shapes. Then I can either trace around them or I can draw them. What I ended up doing, I did one of each shape. I did a rectangle. Here, I think I'll put them in a little order here. Circle, square. This is the order that we did them. Triangle, rectangle. And then I'll go circle, square, triangle, rectangle. I think it might take me too long to trace around these. No, I guess it won't. I was just going to lift them up. I'm going to trace around them. There's my circle. And you can do what I did, or you can do something else if you want to model something else. And of course, you can just draw something. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3. Sometimes that's hard for kids to, it would be easier to just draw them. 1, 2, 3, and then here's my rectangle. That makes 4. Oops, wiggling around here. So I've got 4 shapes on the top, and then I did the same ones. I think I'm going to mix these up. I think I'll start with the rectangle this time. I'll do them in the opposite order. The rectangle, and then I'll go to my triangle. Doesn't matter what order they're in. And I'm going to color them later. I'm not going to color them right now. There we go. And then the square, and then the circle. It's like I did A, B, C, D. Now I'm going D, C, B, A. Did the opposite. Okay. There. Important thing is that I have 8, right? And I'm going to color those later for you. It says, tell a friend. Oh, show one more. How many are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We added one more as 8. Tell a friend how you know. Because we had 7, we added one more as 8. Or you can say, I know, because I see 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom. 4 plus 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to turn that over. Okay, now it says you can put the counters down if you want, but you don't have to. They're right there. It just says to count them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top and 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's trace the 8. Okay, I like this one. This is 5 and blank. Boys and girls, this is what they call algebra. 5 plus x equals 8. If we're making 8 and we have 5, we have the 5 on top. How many more do we need? You can show with your fingers too. We have 5. How many more do we need to make 8? 6, 7, 8. We got 5 over here. We need 3 here. We have 5 on the top. We need 1, 2, 3 on the bottom to make 8. Now this one here just says to place counters in the 10 frame to show 8. So, oops, I got my counters mixed up with my shapes. There we go. I can get them out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know I have to fill up the whole row. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can use your counters. Once you're done, push them off to the side and just draw them. 1, or trace them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you don't have to color those unless you want to, but you will have to color these, okay? Now, there's so many ways to make 8. Now, a few weeks ago, we did the number talks for number 8, and I went up to the big whiteboard behind me and showed you all the different ways to make 8. And there actually are 9 different ways to make 8. They only want us to come up with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this time we're starting with red. Now last time we started with yellow, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you put 8 in your cup or whatever you're using to shake. I'm going to shake, shake, shake. Okay, I'm going to lay my reds down first. Okay, and then all my yellows. Wow, I got a lot more yellow than I did red. Huh? Oh, there's another red one. I'll swap those out. Okay, now put all your reds together and then all your yellows together. Don't try to do a pattern. Patterns are great for math, but not for this. We want the reds together and the yellows. Okay, so how many reds? The first way is 1, 2, 3. Around and around, what can it be? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows. That's one way to make 8. Okay, boys and girls, when you're doing your numbers, really try hard. You know, if I was at the math table with you guys, I would make sure you fixed your numbers if they're backwards. I'd make sure you try to write the numbers on the lines. I'm not there with you. Moms and dads are. So moms and dads, if you are doing this with them, please try to make sure that they write their numbers correctly on the lines. Okay, this time we got almost the same thing, but I think this time we have two. Oops. I'm going to have to fix this one a little bit. How about if we just turn this over? All right, sorry about that. Okay, I had to flip a couple over to make it different. All right, this time I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 reds and 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. 4 plus 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like using my fingers. Okay, you always have your fingers with you, so it makes it easy when you're trying to count and do math. Okay, I'm going to shake them again. Okay, let's see if we came up with something different. I think this might be the same, so I'm just going to, I flipped one of them over so that we have something different. And feel free to do that. If you keep getting the same thing, it gets frustrating, so you don't have to keep shaking them. Okay, now I do have something different. Now I've got the whole top row is red, so we know that's 5, right? Because that would be like a 5 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 on the bottom. I'm going to try one more time. One more time. Remember when I was doing 7 and they all came out the same color on the first time? Maybe that'll happen this time. Woo! Oh, we did get something different. This time we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds and 2 yellow. Now when you guys do yours, you might not get the same thing as I got. You might get something different. Maybe they'll all be red. Maybe they'll all be yellow. Maybe you'll have 6 red and 1 yellow. Okay, so yours does not have to come out like mine. Now what I do want you to do is go ahead and draw those 6 that you had and then pick out one of your ways of making 8. Okay, just one. You could do 3 red and 5 yellow. You can go 4 red and 4 yellow, 5 red and 3 yellow, however you want to color them. But color this one on the top. Choose one of your ways. I think I'll do the 4 plus 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I would like you guys to take a picture of this page because I like to see all the different ways. If you take a picture, I always tell you you don't have to take a picture of all your pages, but this is a good one for me to see because then I know that you're doing it. And I like to see how yours came out. See if they came out like mine or different ways. Okay, so color that in one of those ways. Flip it over. We're almost done. Okay, you guys know what to do now. You're just going to count the different sets of balls. Looks like they're tennis balls. And if there's 8, circle it. If not, we'll X it out. They're showing you that there's different ways to arrange things, okay? So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now some kids will see 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. You can count 2, 4, 6, 8. Some kids see 4 on the left, 4 on the right. 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, this one here is arranged like this. Okay, be careful. I'm going to start in the corners, so don't forget where you start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, if you're not careful, you'll count this one twice. So there's more than one way to make 8, right? How about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, not enough, huh? How about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there were 3 different ways to make 8. Now down at the bottom it says, draw to show what you know about the number 8. Tell a friend about your drawing. You know what I want to make? I want to make spiders because we learned Halloween that spiders have 2 body parts and they have 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll make a happy spider. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw 8 of those. Right now I'm just going to start with 1, so I could put 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom, or I could put 5 on the top and 3 on the bottom. But I thought that would be a fun one because spiders have 8 legs and we're working on the number 8. So I'm going to draw 8 spiders with 8 legs. Okay, all right, and that's it.